Yes, indeed, the sounds of Run DMC. It's like that. And that is the way it is. Yes. Some people didn't like that song, but I don't really care. It's filler music, folks. And it's quite appropriate when it comes to topics we discuss on Blue Please. It's like that, and it bloody well is the way it is, and it's not going to change no matter how much you bloody whine about it. So take a hint and stop whinging, you foolish mortals. Calm down. It's all going to be fine. Right, okay, we've got some more stuff on working as intended. Ooh, interesting stuff here. Now, the question for working as intended this week is how would you progress the caster group of classes via the introduction of new items, in the same way that melee classes have perhaps progressed through the addition of the PvP rewards. Kevin Kobe comes up with the following statement. Maybe have items spawn mana potions and regen potions of water over a period of time. Possibly. The Lay of the Lilies already creates a lily root, and I believe there's also an offhand item that you can use as a drink. But spawning items, interesting. Perhaps able to conjure items and have a stack of these things. Not a bad idea. Now Gubrath says this. How about a new spell that can only be obtained by the use of an item, or instead of a new spell, add a talent point or two when the item is used? Ooh, risky ground there. You see, especially with mages, you will find that they've quite carefully balanced the talent trees. For instance, you cannot have an end tree talent and presence of mind. Can't be done, it's not allowed. Unless, of course, you go full arcane. I would have loved to have combustion and presence of mind. That would have been highly unpleasant. The ability to instant cast a 100% crit chance pyroblast at someone. Unfortunately, I think Blizzard sort of thought ahead there and thought, no, that's a silly idea, can't do that. So whether or not adding talent points to items is a good idea, considering that balance issue, is a different matter entirely. But perhaps the ability to buff an existing talent slightly above its allowed maximum, rather than adding new talent points entirely. Now, Panda comes up with the old chance on spell hit effect. Yes, I agree with this chance on spell hit effect. In fact, I think it's probably the best way that caster items could go in their current shape and form. Chance on spell hit. We've got chance on hit, why can't we have chance on spell hit? We already have it in the form of clear casting, and in the Netherwind Regalia set, and possibly in the other sets. I haven't quite checked that out yet. These effects exist, but they're not on items. There are loads of procs on melee weapons, but never on caster items. Why is that exactly? Perhaps it's time to introduce those into the game. That would be an interesting way of progressing the character class. You could, for once, build your build around your weapon setup instead of simply using your weapons as a way to buff up your int or your spell damage, which, let's face it, is the way they're currently used right now. Right. Some very interesting suggestions. You have another 25 minutes of the show to get your suggestions in for working as intended. If you listen to the archives, you can't do it, I'm afraid. No, won't be allowed. All done. You'll have to wait till next week, which of course will be on Sunday. Moving to the European slot. Friendly for my sleeping patterns and friendly for those in the European Union, as they call it. It's just Europe, really. Bunch of countries. Don't really like each other very much. And hopefully, as it will be on Sunday in the afternoon, it'll be fine for those listening in America as well. It will be 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. British Standard Time. It's the way to go, folks. Right, a few more shout-outs before I get on with the next feature, which is, of course, Rapping the Forums. Please say hi to Hurton? Yes, Hurton in Worcester, UK, playing on a US server. Oh, you poor thing. Why would you do a silly thing like that? Please shout out to Aaron, my good friend who ninja looted my Emberstone in Diamol. Thanks, James, who's just reached level 23 mage. Well, I hope he didn't reach level 23 before he went to Diamol. That would be really silly. Right, are there any more shout-outs? There's loads, but there's too many. Shout out to Thruka, captain of the Chaos Moon role-playing guild on Earthen Ring. Thanks, fellow English person. Always happy to oblige. Mild says a shout out to the Nine Council, whoever they may be. Right. Yes. Lots of things. Right. Anyway. Wrapping the forums. Always the feature I find that gets the most feedback, whether it be positive or negative. Some people don't get the absurdity of the whole thing. The idea of Blue Please. Blue Please is an ironic name, by the way. It's an antidote to the whinging and the endless hardcore raid discussion, endgame content, that kind of thing. And sometimes we have to do things which are just utterly absurd. And Wrapping the Forums is one of them. The idea is we take really badly written forum posts and we turn them into raps. We put them to a beat and see what happens. And often they sound better as raps than they do in written form. So, time to introduce the much loved, much despised Wrapping the Forums. Yo, yo, faux shizzle and all that jazz. Groovy, yes. It be hip, it be Wrapping the Forums. It's part of the show where we take terribly written forum posts by people that we really don't care about and turn them into atrocious raps for your general consumption and terror. Okay, let's get right on with it. The first one coming up from the lovely Lucifer X, level 60 Orc Rogue. He's in Blackrock PvP, and his realm is Agramar, and it's entitled Akuno WTF. Ah yes, drop it like it's hot. It's a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. So I'm running UBRS late Saturday night with the pickup group. And by the way, it was a very good pickup group. Everyone moving along very smooth until Watchy Friend, for the first time in my about 15 runs through there, the sacred charge drops. Keep in mind, loot rules were discussed. ... and a ... typical roll on all BOE/pass, on all BOPI pass. As I thought everyone else did, and say, I really need that sword. And then hit the random roll at 92, only to find that Akunu, the only other rogue, already was the only one who did not pass and won it. WTF ... He proceeds to apologise like crazy and claim that he's not a ninja. Then he brings up the trade window and attempts to give me 20 gold to compensate. I think to myself, ... and a ... this is gonna be a joke, and I cancel it, not accepting the 20 gold. I attempted to be as calm as possible to keep the integrity of the group going so we could at least take out Drac, which we did not. I tried to pass it off as this guy must not rate as this is very much and not understand what pass on all BOPs means. ... He later continues to apologise and claims he's not a ninja. ... To which I respond, ... He I really wanted that sword, and 20 gold doesn't even begin to cover how much that sword is worth. To which he responds, ... and a ... brackets. And this was the kicker, close brackets. But 20 gold was all I had in here, I know. I have the Darwin set on my main 60 Hunter Ruffle. How could you possibly have 2 level 60s, one of which dual wields the sword, and not know enough to pass on this sword to allow the fair random roll, especially when loot rules were clearly established and you were in the red when they were discussed and tried to let this go. ... But I just can't, and I need to know if you are either A, a ninja, B, not too bright, or C, 9 years old. But most of all, I would like to know who your main is, so I know not to group with either of you from now. Also not sure if this is a common knowledge, but Yin Yang, who was also in the raid, revealed himself to be a gold farmer and injured an SC belt from someone else who won it fair and square. Don't group with him. Finally, anyone who knows me in game probably would tell you that I'm a good guy and a mature player. ... So please don't flame this thread or correct my grammar or any of that BS, unless you are a Kuna who I am dying to hear from. Our next one was supplied from an undisclosed source. Oh noes. That's clearly street and down with the swirl. So here we go. The unnamed person with the unnamed rap. Yes. It's a 5, 6, 7, and a 2 and a 4. Puff! Pathetic number attack, ally on grind place. Blah, 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 my shiny purple, the first time I ever saw your ugly face. Oh, Peth was in time when I was bandaging myself on 500 hit points, and you killed me. You are a pro, you are a imber gank, you are my hero. But keep that in mind, fella. Next time, I won't stop killing you after the 4th time, but I will continue until you log at OG and wisp me. That's 3 hours camping is too much for even you, cause the only thing you do in time is killing people on 10% or less HP. The only word I can say about you is pathetic. Loser, actually, that's 2 words. That's backer. Before whining against people killed you when you grind it, ask yourself why. With all the respect I had for your guild, obviously your guild don't have respect to anyone else. Anyway, I changed grind spots and now I kill some mobs in Hearthglen. You got some Orc Warrior, Dynamo, okay, I kill a mob, he kills a mob. Warrior on 50% is an easy target, but I'm not a lame ass to attack people when they are grinding, and definitely hate to attack on low HP, less CP. But Amber Sinbo charge me when I'm on 50% with Elite Mob on my ass, and I guess what? He's so lame, he couldn't even kill me. Slash Golf Clap Dynamo, you're the one, the lamest Horde Warrior I've ever met. And next time we meet, I will not be on 50% HP slash spit. Spacker, nothing personal, I just hate people doing stupid things. Cheer to Rind and some pal fellas that actually are not immature kids in the middle of the puberty and know when to fight, where to find and how to fight. We are PvP server, yes, but you will probably know what are the results of interfering on these grind spots. If I can't grind, you won't grind for sure. Cheers.